It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston. And stolen by Tatum. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And slam dunk. Dishes to Horford. Back to Irving. The 17-footer. The shot is good off the back end for Horford. Daniel Tice comes in for Morris. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart.
And just a nice combination of size and feel.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Rozier against Schroeder. Pass to Burton. On the wing, Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. So Rozier will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Hayward. Rozier the pass to Baines. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayward's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Like how Paul George.
And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Tatum in for Daniel Tice. Brown kicks to Irving. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hayward outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And very few passes in a contest like this.
And here now the Thunder, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 3. Brown wide open, he fires. That's the Boston 5. Irving surveying the floor. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. His last 10 games, first in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Goes up, and George with the stuff.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away. Well, PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. And that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
Not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Horford in the post. Adams defending. Horford good.
They are on fire.
NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second
They're wrong.
thing, the second
They
thing that
are
we
wrong.
get, but the second thing we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust. Knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things. Rotations and playing angles. And having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of him.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out strides in that area and still has work to do.
Here's Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Thunder trailing by 3. And there's the pass to Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. Morris finds George. Here's Patterson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Horford. Here's Rozier. Patterson defending. 4 on the clock. Rozier the pass to Brown. Over Westbrook. A second chance effort. Morris with the block. And he gets it back. Buries it from 3-point range. 15 points.
Movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ferguson, and it's Patterson in at the center. To the middle, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
A heady play.
Here's Rozier, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Chalk up 2 there. When you're Oklahoma City, no good. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Out to Morris. Trying to get something going, and that one good.
Appreciate the
Morris finds Smart, reverses, and it's good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Well, it's nice that he holds some things in reserve because he knows his time to explode. And then the soft lay-in.
Adams down low. Guarded by Horford. The offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
That doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Irving kicks to Tatum. Stolen by George. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and they take the lead.
Responsibility when it matters most.
Westbrook against Irving. And Tatum on top the key. Got a piece of it. And George, here we go. Count it.
Well, the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum, that's for 2, sinks it, and that shot.
Love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense.
That athleticism there.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.